If you've ever walked into a doctor's office and instantly shrunk into good girl mode, you are not alone. We've been conditioned to treat doctors like gods, to nod, smile, and swallow our questions because we don't want to seem difficult. But here's the real truth. No one knows your body better than the woman living in it. And the moment you stop worshiping the white coat, you start healing from the inside out. I learned that the hard way. Years ago, I landed in the ER with my heart pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. The nurse took one look at me and said, "Oh, it's probably just a panic attack." And the people pleaser in me almost accepted that. I wanted to be agreeable. I wanted to be polite, not make things difficult. But something inside whispered, "No, you know your body." When she finally hooked me up to the monitor, her eyes widened. "Yep," she said, "she's right." That moment cracked something open in me because I realized how many times I'd handed my power to anyone wearing a white coat. Like the cardiologist who brushed off my question about constant burping. Months of discomfort I later traced to a medication that was inflaming my system. But I trusted him because I didn't want to seem like that patient. You know, the one who asks too many questions. But people pleasing doesn't just silence your voice, it suppresses your body's wisdom. We've been raised to believe being good means being compliant. So even when our body screams something's wrong, we smile, we nod, and ignore it. But here's the shift. Being respectful doesn't mean being reverent. Doctors are trained experts. Yes, I agree with that. But they're still human. They don't live in your body. They don't feel your fatigue, your pain, your intuition. And the longer we keep outsourcing our power to someone else's authority, the sicker and smaller we become. When I finally stopped bowing to medical authority and started partnering with it, everything changed. I began to walk into appointments differently, grounded, curious, and confident. I brought notes. I asked for explanations. And I stopped apologizing for wanting answers. That's not arrogance. That's self-advocacy. Your job isn't to be a good patient. It's to be an informed, empowered woman who knows her own body better than anyone else. Because healing doesn't happen when you hand your power away. It happens when you reclaim it. Before your next appointment, try this. Right at the top of your notes, I am the expert on my own body. It's simple, but it shifts everything. You walk in grounded instead of grateful, collaborative instead of compliant. That's how you stop worshiping authority and start owning your truth. If this message hits home, I want to personally invite you into my membership community, Journey to Self, The Awakening. This month, we're diving into self-advocacy, how to trust your intuition, speak up for your need, and stop deferring to outside authority. It's where women like you come to remember that their voice is medicine. Because you don't need another expert telling you what to do. You need space to remember what you already know.